Eric here. I'm going to do a quick 10% charge test in my Blazer EV 2024 RS all-wheel drive. And it's not a perfect 100% or 10% test, but I just want to kind of see how it goes. I'm not sure the preheating worked coming here though. It didn't look like it was drawing any energy, so we'll see how this charge goes and go from there. Plugged in. I started it from my app. Now continue. So it started at 10% and we're going. So we're going to give it 15 minutes. It looks like the charging speed is fine, so preheating must have done something. I don't think the car accounts for it in the energy usage in one of those screens. So we'll see how that goes. And I want to catch this every 5% at what the power is, so I can graph the curve. This is a 350 kilowatt charger. Okay, we're at 15% and 151 kilowatts. Here's the charging animation. As it charges, more bars will turn solid, so you can tell it's near empty because there's no solid bars. And the brakes lights also do something. Okay, I'm at 20% and 154 kilowatts. So I don't think the battery is fully preheated, or this should max out a little higher than that. So we'll see. But it's still going strong, so. Around front, you'll notice that once it hit 20%, that the corner light is staying lit now. So that's solid, and it'll just slowly turn solid in the different segments. And back here at the back, a little more of the tail light is lit up down here and back here. So we just hit 25% and we're still at 155 kilowatts. So, like I said, I don't think it's going as fast as it can, but at the same time, when it maintains a lower speed, hopefully means it won't taper quite as early. So if you want a quick charge and leave, it's not ideal, but if you're doing a deeper charge, it may not matter much. Just about to 30%, and we're at 150 kilowatts, 148 kilowatts. So it was still 150 when it hit 30, so I'll go with that number, but it just started dropping. There it went. Saw the bar move at 142 kilowatts. Slowing down a little bit now. Right there, 125 kilowatts. It actually dropped to 125 at about 36-37%, but I'm just doing every 5, so we'll say 40% is 125. It's not quite linear, it goes in a step fashion, which I'll miss that measuring every 5. If we go over to the bar, it's extended over a little bit right here now. Let's check the tail lights. This tail light's totally solid now, and it's only on that one. I say totally, I'm not sure if it's full brightness there yet. Okay, I'm coming up on 45%, not quite yet though. I'm still holding at the same charge rate. There's 45, 126 kilowatts, and I have 45 seconds left on my 15-minute challenge timer. So I'll stay recording here until that hits. Okay, so 15 minutes in, we're at 127 kilowatts, 46% I think it was, and 35.8 kilowatt hours delivered. Now this is going to be high because it doesn't include the battery losses and air conditioner and things like that. So there we are. Approaching 50%, and the charge just started dropping again. It's down to 115 kilowatts. We'll see when it actually hits 50 here. There, it hit 50. So it's at 50% and 114 kilowatts. I'll stop at 55% because we're getting slow. So it's saying it'll be another 20 minutes until 80%, and it's been right on so far. So we've charged 45% in like 20 minutes, and then the next 25% will take the same amount of time. So when this hits 55%, okay, so we're at 55% and 69 kilowatts. So it's starting to drop. 20 minutes in, 44 kilowatt hours delivered. So I'm going to call it there because I don't have all night. So, all right, there was charging the Blazer EV. So according to the car in here now, we're at 56% when it started up. For some reason, the percentage is 1% difference between the car and the charger. It's probably just how they calculate it. So, I mean, it won't make a difference for what I'm doing. The range is showing at 173 miles. It was showing 35 miles when we stopped. That's estimated range. It's probably based on my recent efficiency. So, that's probably estimating a little high, of course. So, but not horrible. And overall, it's looking good. Driving back, I used 17.1 kilowatt hours and 18% of the battery. This puts the usable capacity towards 95 kilowatt hours, which is higher than I expected. I thought it was around 85, so I'm going to have to do some more calculations on that. But this actually matches, showing 35% of the battery would be about 33 kilowatt hours, which makes sense when I looked at how much it charged. If I take about 10% off of 36 kilowatt hours that I charged in 15 minutes, and 35% for the 15-minute 10% challenge, that would also agree with the 95 kilowatt hour battery capacity usable. So I'll do some more testing on that, try to do a full discharge to 100%, discharge to 0 and back, so we can see what that is. That makes more sense on how much range the vehicle has, though. So that's interesting to me. Also, it means that the 10% 15-minute challenge would be about 73 miles at 80 miles per hour. This is just an estimate. I didn't actually drive it down, but going based on the kilowatt hours and the amount of usable battery capacity and the efficiency I would get at 80 miles an hour, I mean, about 2.2 miles per kilowatt hour. So that would put me at 73 miles for that.